My name is Devin Das. I'm the former director of the Law Clinic.
My name is Mbabarero Kesen Mbadi. I'm the legal clinician at the Wits Law Clinic. I am the supervising attorney of the property unit, and I work with students, I supervise students.
I'm Peter Geordie. I'm an attorney at the Wits Law Clinic.
A legal clinician is a legal practitioner who imparts skills through practice.
Well, I've been working there since basically 1990 as an attorney.
For as long as I've been here, we have run a legal practice with live clients, being the poor of the greater Johannesburg area, and we've run their cases in court. And the students have learned so much by doing. It's learning by doing.
My name is Zoe Balimajura. I'm a final year law student at the Wits School of Law, and I'm undertaking the practical legal studies course at the Wits Law Clinic.
I'm Slondile Zita. I'm a final year student at the School of Law at Wits, and I am doing my practical legal studies at the Wits Law Clinic.
Appointed in 2015, and was the youngest clinical director to have been appointed. And is this important or is this special? And you ask yourself, why? Because as Devin, I also construe myself as a product of the clinic. I specialized in delictual cases, but mostly cases against the police.
The reason I got into law was because I wanted to make a difference in people's lives, actual differences in terms of human rights, helping people that are marginalized that can't afford, getting them the rights that they need. And the refugee unit is the one unit that I really identify with why I got into law in the first place.
At the Wits Law Clinic is quite multifaceted. I'm currently in the labor unit, and we work with members of the indigent community. These are impoverished people who have labor issues that they need to deal with. They come to us at a very vulnerable time, and we have to find the legal issues in their matter and take down the facts and see if there's enough merit to open a case to find them a solution.
I think if you're working in a law clinic or as in a legal aid environment, you have to have a commitment to social justice. You are not there for your own benefit. If you want to become rich and famous, you're in the wrong place.
The core of what the Law Clinic embodies is, as I've alluded to, it's about making a difference. It's about upliftment. It's about social upliftment. And you say that if we are a clinical institute, if we engaged in a clinical pedagogy, how does that translate into very granular detail?
Most people, whenever you speak about the Wits Law Clinic, you think about how we impact the life of students and how we impact the life of our clients.
The role that our students play and how we work with our students to enable them to become lawyers is the issue. We take cases from members of the public, and people work in with any kind of case. Although we may specialize, they come in with all sorts of issues, and they'll often have a packet of papers, a shopping bag filled with papers. Now the students must speak to them and try and work out what it is exactly that the case involves.
There are hundreds of candidate attorneys who have come through the law clinic. Hundreds and hundreds who've loved the experience here.
During these interactions, we're supervised by supervising attorneys. In the labor unit, there are two supervising attorneys, Ms. Dieketeng Damani and Mr. Marius Ferreira. I'm under the supervision of Ms. Dieketeng Damani, and when we consult with clients, we first report to our supervising attorney before we can give the client any legal advice in order to clarify points of law with our supervising attorney first.
We teach them the way in which they have to conduct themselves, going to court. They have to learn legal drafting, legal consultation skills. And after they've done that, they then go, they meet clients with live clients, they consult, and they have that experience of dealing with real life clients who are coming with real issues.
So is the story being told by the potential client something that fits with probabilities, reality, with the documentation that they've got, with what we know about life.
Like I said, I supervise the property unit, which is one of the areas where there are a lot of disputes. It can be between families or just people in general. And when the students go there, some of them understand this because these are the same challenges that they face in their lives. And now they have to actually deal with those clients with those real life problems and actually make a difference in their lives. And we have assisted a lot of clients in different matters, and they always think of the Wits Law Clinic as an institution that has an impact. And now when we're celebrating the 50 years, we dare symbolize that, yes, we started this in order to assist clients, and we have never looked back. We always go and assist clients in whatever it is that we do.
The law clinic today boasts a high caliber of young, transformative thinkers making inroads into the clinical pedagogies.
So there are benefits, and of course we benefit from the assistance of the candidate attorneys who also spend some of their time imparting their knowledge to the students, and they do a lot of running around and assisting the supervising practitioners.
Being a student legal counsellor at the Wits Law Clinic has prepared me for work in a number of ways. As someone who's entering corporate practice next year, I think it was a good experience to work with members of the indigent community and give back in a way. It was a different avenue of the law that I wasn't used to.
In order to teach well, you have to be able to practice well, because otherwise you're going to be teaching bad lessons. It's no good just writing about it. Anybody can write about social justice. The difference with us is we practice it.
My experience as a student legal counsellor at the Wits Law Clinic has been quite a multifaceted one. We got to work with members of the indigent community, and we got to give back to them in a way, help them solve their legal issues at their time of need. We also opened a number of files, and those files could be quite labor intensive, and balancing that on top of my other modules was really intense at times, but it taught me a lot in terms of multitasking, time management, and these are skills that I'll need for legal practice in the future because life will only get busier.
Every day when we come to the office, even when people were not coming to the offices during COVID-19 pandemic, what we will do is we will come to the office because we knew we had to make a difference. And going forward, we will still be engaging, making sure that the law changes, and that we do the best to help our clients.
As we celebrate 50 years, what is it that we are celebrating? We celebrate not just a rich teaching pedagogy that immerses students in a sense of practice, that equips them with a sense of adequacy to enter the working world. But when we come together to celebrate 50 years, we celebrate the people of the Wits Law Clinic. We celebrate the people being the students, the staff, and clients. Whether we celebrate the overcoming of challenges, difficulties, the celebration of the amelioration of prejudice. We celebrate the staff who, through an empowered base within the clinic, continue to inspire. They continue to inspire to make a difference. And so when we speak about celebration, we celebrate the rich staff complement. It's also important to note what we in the clinic perceive ourselves to be. We're not a team. The law clinic is a family, and we are all part of this family.